Dear Mathias, dear Ambassador Philippe Etienne, dear Charles-Édouard Bouet, dear ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I deeply regret not being able to be there with you this afternoon, but I hope you will find my digital presence appropriate. This seminar is very important for two reasons. The first one is that we are today the 9th of May, which is Europe Day, the anniversary of Schuman Declaration. And I am, as you know, deeply convinced that we need a stronger and more united Europe, and that a close relation and work between France and Germany is key for the European project. The second reason is that this seminar is a continuation of the discussion we launched together with Sigmar Gabriel last October in Paris. And I have, in fact, 3 messages to deliver. The first one, to update you about the Franco-German cooperation. The second, to tell you how France is committed to move faster. And the third one, to tell you how this EUnicorn Day is useful for you all and for our two countries. So first, our two countries are very committed to work side by side. A lot happened since the French-German Digital Conference of October 2015 in the Élysée Palace. We started technical work to draw a roadmap of the Franco-German collaboration. You organized 2 conferences, and I want to thank Roland Berger which organized these conferences, both in Paris and Berlin, and proves that there is a need for a Franco-German dynamic on this topic. It is very important in order to create the conditions that will foster an integrated Franco-German market for our startups and businesses to grow and to be competitive. 2 weeks ago, I came to the Hannover Messe to present with Sigmar Gabriel our partnership between Alliance pour l'Industrie du Futur and the Platform Industry 4.0. Focus areas of collaboration include, first, a common comprehensive scenario describing the future of manufacturing and digital technology. Second, the creation of a common lab network in order to help SMEs access technologies in both countries. Third, a standardization action in order precisely to work together at the European level, and I think it's very important. And fourth, the collaboration between our universities, schools, and research institutes. What are the next steps now? The second Franco-German conference on the digital transformation will take place this coming fall in Berlin. And for me, it will be a very important momentum precisely to make a sort of wrap-up of all our initiatives. Our cooperation is going well. But like in every couple, building trust continuously is key. And trust between our two countries and startups precisely push us to reform and be much more transparent about this reform program. This is why France has been doing the job and will continue. First, we precisely implemented a series of major reforms over the past 3 years about labor markets, about products and goods markets in order to foster innovation, to increase competition in the different fields of our economies. I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of details about this issue, but I think all these actions were extremely important to start to bridge the gap between our two economies, to improve the environment for our businesses, and especially for our startups as well. We also created the French Tech Initiative to support the ecosystem to grow and get international recognition. And it worked. It's working very actively. We were very present at the CES beginning of this year, and we will keep on pushing because we will continue the job to foster entrepreneurship, to precisely open and modernize our labor market, to modernize our economies, and in the coming weeks, I will present with my colleague Michel Sapin a new bill in order to help entrepreneurship and modernize our economy. But more than that again, this is a cultural evolution and cultural revolution which is underway. As I like to say, we were till recently in a sort of very strange paradox in France where failing was shameful and succeeding was suspicious. There was quite a pretty narrow road left for the ones who intended to achieve something. This has begun to change. People who succeed in creating flourishing businesses are looked at with pride. Some of them have become unicorns. I think of Criteo, Vente Privée, BlaBlaCar, and some others. But I also think of others that are growing very fast, some of them among you, Seclab, Doctolib, Foodora, and so on. And ambition is starting to sound good in France, and that's a very big change. Our strategy yields encouraging results. Based on recent statistics, innovation and innovative entrepreneurship in France has grown to a world-class level. It accounts for around 8% of worldwide patent production. Paris only is home of 5,000 tech startups, and every year we create 1,500 startups. France is the best European country for investing in startups. Highly dynamic tech and biotech scene, plenty of talents, high-end lab and universities, good social securities, a bunch of early adopters who just love testing new products like Uber or Airbnb. And now what we want to do is to work much more together between Paris and Berlin, between our ecosystem. And why your conference today is so important? Because we have to gather actors from different backgrounds and sectors. Because investors and entrepreneurs are coming from two different backgrounds, but meeting on the same territory, innovation, which is a driver of growth and the meeting point between ideas and money. In France, we used to be good at research, but bad at innovation. This has changed, or rather, now we have it both ways. We're still good at research, but we're also good at innovation. Basically, research is about using money to make ideas, when innovation is using ideas to make money. That's why you need both. Entrepreneurs need money to grow bigger, faster. Investors need entrepreneurs to yield a better profit. This is why I strongly thank Roland Berger and our services at the French Embassy for this event. And I wish you all very constructive discussions this afternoon. And finally, alles Gute und bis bald. Bye-bye, Matthias. Bye-bye, Mr. Ambassador.